Well, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Another day on the Appalachian Trail, headed northbound. Spent the night last night on the baseball field of the Greymoor Spiritual Life Center here in New York. And it's awesome what they do here for the hikers. They have a pavilion there that people can camp in or set a hammock up in. There's a outlet in there so you can charge your devices. They have a shower in the back and it's cold water, but that's okay. After that initial splash hit me last night, it felt good after that. And it felt good to wash the salt and dirt and grime off. I even washed my shirt out this morning because they had some Dawn dishwashing detergent in there. But the tent's set up on the field, and I was set up just on the other side there. They've got picnic tables all the way around the outside, so it makes it real nice and comfortable for the hikers. Thank you so much for doing this, folks. It is a true blessing for so many hikers, and you don't have to do this. I appreciate you doing it. I understand they've been doing this for hikers since the 70s. It's just about a 4/10 of a mile walk back up this paved road back to the trail, and I'm going to be heading northbound. It's going to be a beautiful day. Hope you have a great day.
My watch says 4 a.m. My mind says stay in bed, but my spirit says go ahead to another day, another day. And I've got mighty miles to make, and not a single one will go to waste.
Okay, back here at the sign where I went down that way 4/10 of a mile to the ball field to spend the evening. What a wonderful, wonderful thing it was. Get all cleaned up, charge my devices, and have a nice flat surface to camp on. So I'm trying to figure out where the trail goes, and I've walked a couple different directions, and both of those have been wrong. So I think it's straight across the field here. Maybe it goes back into the woods over here, which would kind of make sense. But it's so nice that this is so convenient for hikers to be able to head down that road and use their facilities. Probably already mentioned, but they've been doing this since the 70s, and it's so nice of them to do this. Here's my blaze, and I'm back off into the woods. Hey, good morning, you guys. Heading north on the trail here, and as I'm accustomed to, someone started to overtake me here, and I wanted to see if she would say hello to you. What's your trail name?
My trail name is Swiss Miss.
Okay.
And I started in Georgia, went up to Harper's Ferry, and then I took a train up to New York, skipped 400 miles just to meet some more people because it was getting a little lonely back there. And I think that's what the trail taught me. It's like I enjoy being by myself and it's a good experience, but other people really make this a wonderful experience.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, I guess when I think about the trail, a friend of mine hiked in 2019, and he said, I hope you're having fun on the trail. And if I was honest with him, I'd say I can't really think of very many fun days. But then after saying that a number of times, I realized that the fun part of it is the people that I meet, and just meeting those people and getting to know them, and just seeing how good the people are on the trail. People that are hiking, but also people that do trail magic.
Yeah, also like section hikers, because actually a really nice section hiker that I met in the Smokies. She picked me up in New York at my hotel and drove me to the trailhead in New York.
Wow.
And that was it touched me.
Yeah. Well, that's nice. Well, I hope you the best of luck and happy trails making it to Katahdin. I would say right now that I probably won't see you again because of how quick everybody hikes compared to me, but I also have learned that you never know when you're going to see someone again on the trail.
That's right.
So I wish you the best. Thank you
Wish
very
you the
much.
best too, Chris.
Take care. And then here's another hiker that was passing me, and you know, when I saw the stride that he has, it didn't surprise me how quickly he went by. But I was able to say, hey, wait a minute, would you mind doing a little interview on the channel? What's your trail name?
So I'm Forecast. Yep. Got that way back at the beginning of the trail.
Okay, what have to do with weather forecasting?
Sort of, yeah. Sometimes getting it wrong, sometimes getting it right. I also just love talking about the weather. So,
Well, even the professionals are wrong half the time, and they still keep their jobs, right?
yeah. People ask me what the forecast is, and I just tell them I'm not a weatherman.
My trail name is Forecast, not Weatherman.
Exactly. Yep.
So, when did you start Forecast?
I started April 28th at Springer. Then I had a hiccup, so I had to just finish out the Smoky section, and then I jumped up to Damascus June 1st, and here I am.
Okay. So what are some of your most memorable things about the trail so far?
Memorable things.
Trail magic or?
Trail magic. I think it's just like the miles and like learning to walk far. Definitely the people. I really enjoyed today and just this morning and waking up. It's like living in the moment each day, you know. So a lot of the really good memories, they come and go, and then you just get to look forward to the next day and the next really good memory.
Yep.
So
Well, that's awesome.
yeah.
What about critters on the trail? Have you seen some wildlife?
Oh my goodness, I've seen everything from rattlesnakes to bear to lots of deer, turkey, woodchucks, foxes, everything. And the coolest thing I think I've seen was just the other day I saw the wolf.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought it was a coyote, but I've seen so many coyotes in my life, and this was not a coyote. This was a wolf.
Cool.
And it was the most majestic, mystical experience. I mean, he came up out of the woods, paused, looked at me. I tried to take the photo, and he ducked away, and then I like snuck up over the hill, and then there he was, and I got the photo.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
You had to be a little sneaky to do it, didn't you?
Yeah, just a little. And it was the second I took the photo, he was gone.
You were determined.
Yeah.
You were determined. Well, thank you for doing this, and I wish you the best up the trail, and hope to see you at Katahdin or a picture, or
Yeah.
no matter what. I hope that you make it there and enjoy the entire journey.
Likewise. Thank you.
Happy trails.
Cool.
Hey guys, you've heard me say this before on my videos, but every day I pray to Jesus, and I pray that Jesus puts me in touch on the trail with people that I can be a blessing to, and that can be a blessing to me. And you saw the interview that Forecast did with me just now, and he mentioned the wolf that he saw, and he sent me a picture of the wolf, and it's going to be in the pictures at the end of this video. But he stopped to make a call back there, and when he caught back up to me, he was mentioning that the wolf was the most memorable thing on the hike so far for him. And we were talking about that, and I was mentioning that probably a week and a half ago, on a day that it was raining, you've seen in my videos and pictures that I was wearing a bracelet that had a wolf on it, and one of my sons gave me that bracelet, and I told my son, and he made fun of me. I said the wolf is guiding me and protecting me, and he called me a goofball after that. But I told Forecast about that, and he stopped and unzipped the hip pocket on his pack, and look what he found about a week and a half ago.
Yeah, I was just sitting behind. I found it before I saw the wolf. So I knew it was important to somebody or something. You know, I thought it was cool myself, but I just stuck it in my bag because I didn't know what to do with it other than carry it down the trail. And then once you started talking about it, I just knew. I was like, oh, here it is.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I've just felt so bad for a week and a half that I lost the bracelet that my son gave me. And I'm tempted to put it in my pack where I won't lose it again, but I'm going to put it back on my wrist and I'm going to wear it to Katahdin. But
Keep it safe.
I mean, what a blessing from God that Forecast found my bracelet, and that we happened to be talking about this just now, and he pulled it out of his pack.
Hallelujah.
Oh, unbelievable. Thank you so much.
Of course.
You've made my day.
It was a special moment.
Thank you so much. I am still just in awe of the turn of events this morning. I had not met the gentleman with the trail name Forecast that I just ran into on the trail again. I saw him this morning for the first time on my hike, and we talked about where we might be headed today as far as a destination and some different things. And then he and Swiss Miss were hiking together, and I asked them if they would mind doing an interview for my channel. And then when he caught back up with me, the whole conversation that led us to realize that I had lost my bracelet about a week and a half ago. It was on my wrist and I was wearing my raincoat, and when I took my raincoat off, it obviously came off of my arm when I pulled my arm out of the raincoat and dropped on the ground. Someone had found it and set it on top of a log. Forecast found it and brought it back to me. Wow. God is good. God is great. Thank you, Lord Jesus, just for this example, one of many examples that you're looking after me, you're looking after all of us. Amen. How you doing?
Okay,
You clearing the way for me?
I am.
Yeah, that's so nice of you. Back again, guys. So I came up over a rise here and I could hear a noise, and then I saw a gentleman with a lawn care implement in his hand, and right there it is. And I'm like, oh, that's a little unusual for an AT hiker, but as you know from watching the channel, I run into volunteers that so graciously offer their time and energy to maintain the trail for us, and ran into this young man here. So what are you out doing today?
Hi, I'm Michael. I'm a volunteer with the New York, New Jersey Trail Conference. We maintain the Appalachian Trail through New Jersey and New York.
Wow.
I'm the trail supervisor for the section between Bear Mountain Bridge and 301 in Farnstock. That's about 19 miles of trail.
Okay.
So we have also, I have a bunch of maintainers who do little short pieces of that. And
Yep.
I'm out today clearing some horribly overgrown vegetation in a few sections, hence the hedge trimmer.
Yeah. Well, the vegetation likes the rain and the humidity, doesn't it? It's like a tropical forest out here right now.
Absolutely, this year's been really bad.
How have the ticks been on the trail?
Not too bad. I mean, I always spray myself beforehand, but
Yeah.
I personally haven't had too much trouble with them.
Many rattlesnakes through here?
No.
Okay.
No, we don't. I can't say there's never a chance to see one, but no, you typically will not see a rattlesnake.
Saw one, well, I didn't see it, but about maybe 2 or 3 days ago, saw the last one. I heard of one, and one of the biggest ones that's on one of my YouTube videos is a huge black rattlesnake that I saw in New Jersey. It was amazing.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
crazy.
we get a lot of black snakes
Yeah,
here, which are really big, but
yeah.
largely harmless.
Well, yeah, we like them. They eat the mice,
Yeah, right.
right?
Right.
And I saw dragonflies at an overlook the other day, looking down on over across, I think I was on West Mountain, and the dragonflies were out there, and I understand they eat mosquitoes. So I love dragonflies and black snakes. Well, thank you so much for all the work
Okay.
that you do to make this.
Yeah. The other big thing that we do along here is when trees fall down across the trail, we come out with chainsaws and
Yeah,
clear those out of the way. So,
and save us some energy getting around them.
yeah,
So thanks for everything that you do.
pleasure.
Thanks for saying hello to the people that are watching my hike.
All right, well, good luck with the rest of your hike.
Thank you very much. Hello again, guys. I just wanted, I guess, to tell you about a couple things, because at the beginning of this hike, I committed to myself that I was going to try to show the good times on the trail, the tough times on the trail, the pain, just some of the things that I go through as I'm hiking. And I'm not sure what it is, but the emotions are just so close to the surface these days. It seems like yesterday when I got to that Appalachian market and I was just exhausted and hot, thirsty. I felt kind of dizzy, and there was a chair across from me at this little table that I sat at, and a guy sat down across from me at the table, and we started talking, and he obviously knows the trail well. And so one thing led to another. Like I do everybody on the trail, or everybody that I can, I tell them about Tunnel to Towers Foundation, the foundation that inspires me to go every day. And he was in the Iraq War. And I was telling him about Ken Hinton, that I met 500 miles ago at the shelter that was carrying the Wounded Warrior flag. And I held it together when I was talking to this gentleman across the table from me. And there are a couple of other hikers that I've hiked with for a few days next to me at the next table. But after the gentleman left, I just started crying. And I couldn't control myself. I felt dizzy and I was crying. And I don't know why. I just think about how it's been the last couple of weeks. And since I've been in New York, it just seems like there's a lot of ups and downs on the trail, that is, ascents and descents. And I haven't made quite the miles that I wanted to make. And I was kind of feeling a little bit sorry for myself that I have a pack that weighs 30 or 35 pounds and it's hot. And then when I was explaining to this gentleman how Tunnel to Towers started, and the fact that Steven Siller stopped at the Battery Park Tunnel, and he parked his vehicle because traffic was stopped, and he put his turnout gear on, and his gear weighed 60 pounds, and he ran 4.5 or 5 miles to the Twin Towers, and he died in the Twin Towers. And here I am, I'm carrying 30 or 35 pounds, and just the thought that here I'm, like feeling like I'm struggling, and that man and many others put that weight on. They ran to the towers with the noble goal of saving people, helping people, and they paid the ultimate sacrifice as a result of their desire to help someone else. So the emotions are just kind of running high right now, and I just want to explain that to you. Then just a couple hours ago, running into Forecast and having him have found my wolf bracelet a week and a half ago, put it in his pack, and I happened to be talking about the wolf with him, and he gave me my wolf bracelet back. There's so many blessings on this trail, and I'm blessed to be doing what I'm doing every day for those men and women that benefit from the funds that Tunnel to Tower Foundation raises. And 95% of the money that they raises goes to help those people. So suck it up, Buttercup, and get up the trail. You're hiking for people. Sorry. pond up here. Water flowing out of it. Water looks okay. I have plenty with me though. 4 miles to go to the shelter. Look at this built up wall that I'm walking on top of. Huh. Not sure why, but I'm thankful I didn't have to go down there and back up again. Interesting. I'm sure there was some reason for it back in the day, other than just to make my hiking day easier. But I like it. Thank you. Isn't it amazing where a tree can grow? Huh. Roots are wrapped around that boulder. It's just incredible. A little bit of water down there below, pond or something, and some pretty impressive rocks uphill from the trail. And this wall continues in sections. Maybe it was built up, back in 1800s for some reason. For travel. I don't know. Pretty cool though. I'm about maybe 2.5 miles from my destination for tonight, I believe, which is Canopus Shelter. Canopus Shelter. Canopus Shelter. And if I can make it there, it will have been a 14-mile day, I believe. Been a good day. Turn the camera on and trip. Look at this. Job this tree's done to grow. Poor thing. Making do with what it has. Pretty cool down through here. Of course, it's getting late in the day. I don't know, it's 5:30 maybe, so it's getting dark. Obviously at 5:30 it's not dark this time of year, but it sure is getting darker out here. Depends on the side of the mountain you're on, obviously, and where the sun's shining or where it's not. But certainly some interesting terrain here. Very cool. I think you can see those little bugs, little gnats. They just bug you all the way down the trail. Dive bomb in your eyes and your ears. There are a few people out here wearing bug nets. And I have one in my pocket. Haven't put it on for quite a while. Because if I keep moving, they're manageable for the most part. And to me, the net just seems even a little bit hotter. Okay, this is kind of cool, you guys. Back up so you can see it. Telephone of the wind. Though I've lost you, I can hear your voice in the silent echoes of your absence. You speak to me through the rustling leaves, whistling wind and bowing branches. Though I've lost you, I feel you are here in this shrine of trees in nature's sanctuary. Hello? Hello, Mom. Hello, Dad. I miss you. I know that you're with me every step of the way, guiding me, protecting me. I know you're with Jesus. I hope you're proud of what I'm doing. And I just want to let you know that I miss you so very much. Thank you for making me the man that I am and for all of your guidance in my life. Please say hi to Dottie. Give her a hug for me and all of our other relatives. I love you very much, and I'll see you someday in heaven. Love you. Whew. Where's that hedger that guy was using when I need it? It's getting just a little bit overgrown here. Hey guys, I know that I didn't need that phone to talk to my mom and dad, Jesus, and my mother-in-law, Dottie. But hey, the call was free. Just like it is every day without the phone. Couldn't see him. Sounded loud. It's supposed to be a snack bar down here at the beach. Maybe it's over there, I don't know. I'm sure it's closed by now. Sun's getting low. Nice lake. Said they have a bathhouse up here that's open 24/7, and he said there's charging there, but that they also have a cooler with ice water in it. Sounds pretty good to me. The ice water is so good. Thank you so much for doing this for us. Well, my day is done, my hiking day anyway, and I think it was 14 miles. And I got to the shelter that I was aiming for, and look who I find in the shelter.
Hello, forecast.
My friend from back on the trail that created such a wonderful memory for me on my Appalachian Trail hike, and something that I will never forget, and I've shared with so many people just today as I was coming up the trail. But when I got here, forecast said there was something else about what happened today that I wanted to share with you. And if you recall, I was at, and forecast was also at the
This is the Greymoor Life Monastery.
Yep.
Actually, so I'll
Yeah,
tell this part,
please.
I guess. I walked around the monastery this morning, and it's a certified pilgrimage spot for Jubilee, and I just thought that was so neat. So I went to all the different monasteries and everything, and by the time I finished my little mini pilgrimage side quest thing on the trail, there was a grotto for Saint Anthony, who is the patron saint of lost and stolen items. So I went ahead and I lit the candle for Saint Anthony, because it just seemed right. And that same day, like hours later, you got your lost item back. And the thing is, it didn't even click in the moment, like that I had done that 2 hours before. I was walking down the trail, and I told another hiker, Swiss Miss, about the story. And as I was walking on, I kind of just stopped in my tracks and laughed, because it all came back. So there's so many little pieces of the story that just
It's crazy.
Yeah.
The wolf, you being there, us meeting, you telling me about the wolf, you agreeing to an interview and mentioning that. It's just, it's a God thing.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
And
All the little pieces kind of coming together in one. That's divine planning that we can't even count on, you know? Talk about mysterious ways, like, who would have guessed?
it's impossible for it to happen anyway, other than for Jesus to be involved.
Yeah. And I was thinking afterwards too, I was like, I would have not even guessed that all those little things would have added up to just this one thing. I didn't know what I was doing. It was just God working through me, God working through you, God working through all of us. So
I'll never forget this moment. Thank you again.
yeah, happy to be a part of it.
Thank you. Okay, well, at the this little park that I'm staying at, they have free showers, and I guess I figured it's pretty silly to pass up an opportunity like that. How often do you have a shower on the trail and for it to be free? So this is actually my first time night hiking. It's about I don't know, maybe 2/10 of a mile up to the showers from the shelter. And so I went up to take my shower, and I'm heading back to the shelter now. And this is just enough for me to be confirmed that I am not a night hiker. Anyway, it was a great day today. Got my bracelet back, met a wonderful person. Forecast, such a blessing from God. Had a good day. It was tiring, but had a good day, with a shower at the end and a 14-mile day. Take care, you guys. See you tomorrow.
High on the mountain, winds blowing free. High on the mountain, I'll wait for thee. Gone is the valley so low. Gone is the valley with this morning's snow. High on the mountain, winds blowing free. High on the mountain, I'll wait for thee. Gone is the river so deep. Gone Gone is the river, like the good times we keep. High on the mountain, winds blowing free. High on the mountain, I wait for thee. Gone are the voices, voices of old. Gone are the voices, their stories untold. Winds blowing free. High on the mountain, I'll wait for thee. Gone are the voices, voices of old. Gone are the voices, their stories untold.